Hello, my name is Nick from New York City, and today we're going to be running some more tests comparing GC-Artis canes with copycat from an Asian marketplace. GC-Artis has been in business for over 19 years, and a year ago they noticed that cheap fake copies from an Asian marketplace. We're going to be doing an unboxing comparing the GC-Artis with the cheap fake from the Asian marketplace. So start with the GC-Artis. Very nice, slender wood. You feel the strength and quality immediately. And the real work, the real piece of art is in the handle. With the ergonomic handle that fits right in your hand very nicely, your hand really wraps around it. And then to assemble, they put the connection here at the top so that the weight is better distributed throughout the cane. Very sturdy. And then to use it, each GC-Artis cane also comes with a hand strap in order to keep it tight to your hand. Each strap also has this very nice detail, as you can see here, made in Ukraine. The GC-Artis cane is branded with small details showing you that it's the original cane from the original artist. And again, you can feel the quality, you can feel the love put into each one. Each GC-Artis also comes with a rubber tip at the bottom to give you better traction when walking around. Now we will do the unboxing for the cheap Asian copy. As you can see, the cane comes in plastic rather than the nice wrapping paper that the Artis cane comes in. And it is only 2 pieces rather than no strap. It does not screw in, it does, but only a little bit and only at the end here. The connection point is also in the middle, which is less stable as you put your weight. They also have a rubber tip, but it is not branded. Another reason that the GC-Artis cane is better is the ergonomic handle, which the cheap copy does not have. It is symmetrical on both sides, so your hand is not wrapped nicely around it. GC-Artis canes are made specifically for left-handed and right-handed people. Now to do a direct comparison side by side. They are both lions, but one of them that is readily apparent, while on the cheap copy, it looks more like a gargoyle than a lion, but they are both sold as lions. The GC-Artis cane is branded with logos and specific defining details, while the cheap copy is not branded at all. There is no brand on it. So on the cheap copy, you can see that it is very glossy. It is not worn to the touch. There's already scratches. This is right out of the box, and there are already scratches and mistakes. You can see on the paint job that it is uneven, that here where the connection is very poor paint job. And then going down the shaft, there's even more mistakes. And to the touch, it does not feel, it feels cheap. And then when looking at the carving details, it's not a very good copy. But you can see that even when direct comparison, they did make an attempt to copy each detail. Down from the carving here, carving here, carving here, carving here. Every little detail was attempted to copy, but they did not do a very good job. The GC-Artis fits right into your hand, really like a glove. Whereas with the cheap copy, it's symmetrical, and so your hand, it doesn't fit as nicely in the hand. You can see that this here is poking in, and it's frankly too small for me. When you look from the top, you can see that the GC-Artis curves inward towards your hand, while the cheap copy is straight, whereas the cheap copy has no brand anywhere, could be made by anyone in any place. Now we'll do a weight test to compare the weight of the cheap copy with the original GC-Artis. First, the cheap copy, weighing in at 20.65 ounces. And now for the original, 19.7 ounces. The GC-Artis is both stronger and lighter. Now we will do a scratch test to compare the quality of the finish. First on the cheap copy, as you can see, the key takes the lacquer right off. Scratches very easily. Now we'll scratch the original GC-Artis. It doesn't take the lacquer off at all. It just slides right over it. We'll try the handle as well. Nope, nothing's coming off. Fully intact. Your GC-Artis cane will hold up and be of quality for many years, while the cheap copy will degrade very quickly. We will now test the sturdiness of both the cheap copy and the original GC-Artis. First, we will test the cheap copy with me putting all my weight on it. As you can see, it starts to bend here in the middle, and that again is because they inexplicably put the connection point here in the middle when it should clearly be at the top. And now to test the original GC-Artis. Doesn't budge an inch. Still firmly strong, still straight as an arrow. We will now do a drop test of both canes. First, we'll do a drop test of the cheap copy. On the cheap copy, as you can see, it is already cracking here in the middle of the handle. Maybe this is two pieces of wood glued together because the ring extends all the way around. As you can see, it's clearly breaking right there. Now we will do a drop test for the GC-Artis original. As you can see, after dropping it multiple times, the head is still in one solid piece. There were some small scratches directly where the cane the GC-Artis original made contact with the stone floor, but the cane itself is still solid. After the series of tests, the GC-Artis is still in strong working condition, while one of the cheap copies has now broken into this many pieces. And even the handle is not one solid piece, as it is two that are then fit together. And again, scratches easily, breaks easily, is not functional, is not worth anything. This has been Nick comparing the GC-Artis and the fake copy, and it has been a pleasure, and have a good day. Bye bye.